The owner of the tea shop, now over 60, a little rustic in appearance, with his white, neatly combed hair and clean look, was the same as before. He was wearing a dhoti and a blue striped shirt and that could be seen from under a green shawl. So the Nagin uncle, the owner of the tea shop, is looking like a villager. Rustic means looking his appearance like a village person, like a, with a dhoti and a shirt, no, with that. So he is having a green shawl on his shoulder. Not recognizing Aditya, he asked us where we had come from. So he didn't recognize Aditya and Satyajit Ray. So he is asking from where they were coming. Deodarganj, Aditya replied, we are on our way to Kolkata. So they were moving to Kolkata from Deodarganj. A little surprised, Nagin uncle asked why we were there. So he is asking, Nagin uncle asking to them why they were here in that village. To have tea at your shop, said Aditya. Certainly, beside 10, I have biscuits and savory. So he was asking why you are here like that. So that Aditya is answering that to have tea in your shop. So in his shop there were biscuits and savory. Some of the snacks also is there. So they were asking them. We sat on two tin chairs. There was only one other customer sitting at a corner table, neither eating nor drinking tea, but sitting with his head bent as though he were sleeping. So that no other one is sitting there and taking any snacks. Only one person was sitting there on the bench, and he bent his head, and he was not drinking anything and not eating any snacks or anything. Addressing him as Mr. Sanyal, Nagin uncle reminded him to go home, as it was already 4 p.m. Other customers would soon be coming. Addressing us, he said, with a wink in his eye, a little hard of hearing, cannot see well either, but has no money to buy spectacles. So there a person is sitting, his name is Mr. Sanyal. So Nagin uncle asking him to go to home because it become 4 p.m. So other customers will come there. So that he was asking Sanyal to go home. He was watching. That means suddenly when Nagin uncle said that to go home, he watched Nagin uncle. A little hard of hearing. So there is a little problem in his ear also, I think so. So he can't see even well because he don't have money to buy spectacles. From his reaction to this speech, I began to wonder whether Mr. Sanyal was not a little crazy as well, because suddenly he stood up, stretched himself, and raising his lean right arm, and with eyes dilating, began to recite a poem by Tagore, Panraksha, keeping of a promise. Having recited the poem, he left the place, making the gesture of namaste with his hands to nobody in particular. So, when Nagin uncle asked him to move, he stood up suddenly and he started to recite a poem that is written by Tagore, Rabindranath Tagore. That is Panraksha. Panraksha means keeping of a promise. That means someone given a promise to have to keep that promise, like that. He recite that poem and he wished and in a gesture of, in a sign of namaste, and then he started to move from that place. For some reason, we soon reached the house. I noticed a sudden change in Aditya's expression, and I asked him the reason for it. Without answering me, he asked Nagin uncle who the gentleman man was and what he did. So, when he stood up and he recited the poem, the Sanyal recited the poem and he went off from that place, there is a sudden change in Aditya's face that was noticed by Satyajit Ray. Eva asked him for the reason for the change of his face. Without answering anything, Aditya asked Nagin uncle who is the gentleman and what he did. Nagin uncle replied, Shashank Sanyal what can be done? He leads a cursed life, gone crazy, I think, but has not forgotten any incident of the past. Sold his lands to get his only daughter married. He lost his wife and only son last year. Since then, he is somewhat changed, not really normal. Where does he stay? So, Nagin uncle is replying that Sasank Sanyal he suffered a lot. After that, he gone crazy and but he didn't forgotten. He become little mad like that, but he didn't forgotten anything. The incident which happened in the past. He sold his lands to marry his daughter, only daughter, and also the last year he lost his wife and his only son. So, but whatever that is, he is living his life, but a normal life. It is very difficult to him to survive here, but he is moving on in his life. He says with a friend of his father's, Jogesh Kabir Raj. Shashank comes here, has tea and biscuits, and always remembers to pay, having an acute sense of self respect. But how long things will remain like this, I don't know. He is staying his father's friend Jogesh Kabiraj's house, and then daily he comes here to have tea and some biscuit, but he won't forget to pay the money for that whatever he ate here. And I don't know for how long it will remains like that, and how long he was going to survive here. Having paid our bill and after time the location of Jogesh Kabiraj's house, we got into the car. Aditya was at the wheel. He expressed the wish to visit his house. So, you do want to see your house after all, I said. It has become essential to do so. Aditya replied. His nerves seemed overwrought for some reason. So, after asking the address of his father's friend's house, they started to move to that side and they want to visit their ancestral house. Aditya want to visit his ancestral house also. So, they started to move with the car. For some reason, we soon reached the house, which was surrounded by high walls. Even from the ruins, one could easily imagine how grand it must have been once upon a time. So very soon they reached their Aditya's ancestors' house. It was actually destroyed, but it's surrounded by high walls. By seeing that it's anyone can easily imagine that how grand that was built before 200 years ago. We entered the building, climbed up the stairs and reached the attic on the second floor of the house. When they reached the house, suddenly Aditya and Satyajit Ray started to move to climbed to the stairs and they reached the attic of that house which was situated in the second floor. This was my favorite room, said Aditya. The attic has always been a favorite with children. It is in the attic that the child seems to be in a world of its own. When we are small, we also used to play in the attic. The same like that. Attic means Paranai Visay, no? That is. So, the same like Aditya also. Aditya's favorite place is the attic when he was a child. He used to play there and it was like his heaven like that he thought and he played there, and also the valuable things of him he kept there in that place. A portion of a wall of the attic had crumbled down, and through the window that had been created we could see the sky, the fields, a part of the rice mill, the spire of the old temple. In the whole house, the attic had probably been the worst hit by wind and weather. The floor was strewn with the twigs and straw and pigeon droppings. Among other things, there was a broken cricket bat, the remains of an armchair and a wooden packing case. So, there in that house, nothing is there. Fully it was smashed, that means destroyed. But there the walls stood up, and even The attic is the most destroyed place in the house. There is a given gap also, from which we can see the field, the sky, everything like that. There is a gap. It was broken like that. There in the down, the straw, the twigs, and also there, and also some pigeon dropping also there. The big place become very worst, and also the broken armchair, wooden packing case, all the things were